Hi everybody, it's Scarlet Pete's Self-Sufficiency here, and as you can see I'm busy making a hat, and I've used my pass-up knitting machine to do it, and what I wanted to do was just show you how I'm finishing off the top, how I'm gathering, how I'm casting off even. All I've done is thrown my work off, so I've done a welt of rib, doubled it up. I've then done a half fisherman's rib, which has made it wider, so it's nice and wide around my big head. Then I've reduced it to every second needle and carried on the welt, the fisherman's rib, taken it to a 1x1 rib, and then I've finished it off on waste yarn. And this is what I wanted to show you, a really easy way to gather. Threaded up my 2i tool. I finished the yarn off, threw it off with a large amount of yarn so I could gather and so I can stitch up the sides, and all I'm doing is going in and out all the way along the top. Can you see those stitches there and there? And all I'm doing is threading through those. When you've got it full, pull it through and then carry on threading in and out, picking up that last row of red stitches, and it's ever so easy to see where they are. Look, see? There's a little close-up for you to see how we've picked up those stitches. So that's all done. We've got to the end of the work, and now I need to pull off the waste yarn from the top here. Just undo it all. So just undoing the last row. There's the waste yarn. I've rounded that up into a ball because that might be useful for something. Can't waste it. And there's the end with this thread pulled through. And now we can just pull that along and it will cause it to gather up nicely. You see? That's pulled together really nicely. I've got to pull it a bit more. And then I have a length left, which I will stitch along the sides. There we have the crown nicely gathered together with the graduation of the full needle rib, the 1x1 needle rib in fisherman's half rib, and then a tighter tension in just a normal plain 1x1 rib. And now I'm just going to stitch up the side to show you it finished. Nearly done. Now all I've got to do is go on the outside of the welt and the inside of the welt and finish it off. And what I'm doing is taking half of that stitch and half of that stitch, leaving the other half underneath, and I'm laddering, so I'm going from here to here, then from here to here and back. So there's a straight down and a straight down, I suppose, between those stitches on each side, but it's pulling it together like this. See, pulling it together, laddering it together. So the next one's going to be down here to here, then from this side to this side, backwards and forwards all the way along, to make it look then like those two stitches, like that's the seam there, that they have been knitted like that. It pulls them together. So hopefully you can see the ladder pulling from here and now pulling from here. And there's the seam. It's sort of hidden. Can you see the seam? Only just. Now I'm doing the underneath. Coming together, just a teeny bit now to finish off. I call this grafting, but I think it's also called mattress stitch. So there we have the finished object. There's the crown. The seam you can't see. It's on a football, which is a bit big for it, poor thing. But there it is, finished. I hope you've enjoyed seeing how I stitched that together. I've really enjoyed the project, and I better do you a whole video on exactly how to do it now, but that's how to stitch it together. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and share. Let me have a comment so I know you're there, and see you soon. Bye bye.